Scorpio, you are up for the March Love Energy reading. Before I go any further, KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Please feel free to listen to this podcast on whatever platform is most convenient for you. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. Alright, so the general readings for March are already up, and now we're obviously doing the love readings. I will do the money readings hopefully this coming weekend, which is the last weekend in February. Get those done, and yeah, collective readings as well. Whatever reading you watch or listen to, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it's not your story, don't try to make it fit. I'm just a person here reading energy and tarot cards. You know your story better than I ever could. Now that I said that, let's get to the reading. May I have the energy for Scorpio for March? May I have the energy for Scorpio for March? May I have the energy for Scorpio for March? What is it that Scorpio needs to hear? What is it that Scorpio needs to hear? What is it that Scorpio, got two, perfect, needs to hear? Oh, wow. Okay, let's start with this one first. So, passion. It says, a magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. So, you may be feeling quite passionate right now, or either in the month of March, I should say, because technically we're still in February. But yeah, passion. Also, that song is playing through my head. It's an old song by Regina Belle called Passion. If you ever get a chance, check that song out. Okay, so the second card, life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You will be surprised where it leads. Something that I was getting while I was reading this is that some of you might be trying to move forward sooner than the other person would like. So for some of you, this is where you just need to slow down and let it happen naturally, instead of trying to force it to happen. And by it, I mean being with someone, whether it's a relationship, whether it is physical or what have you. But this is saying that for some of you, the person that you're dealing with may want to take it slowly. Now, on the other side of that, some of you, they may be trying to rush you. And you may have a lot of passion for that person, but you may not be looking for something that is so serious just yet. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Let's go ahead and clarify some of this. Can we clarify the cards on the table? Can we clarify the cards on the table? Can we clarify the cards on the table? What is it that Scorpio needs to hear about love? What is it that Scorpio needs to hear about love? What is it that Scorpio, something's telling me to take this, set that to the side, needs to hear about love? May I have some cards, please? Thank you. Okay, I can see that. That's what I was waiting for. I was waiting for Wands energy because of passion. That's usually fire. All right. I feel there's more than one person involved here. The reason I'm saying that is because, more Wands. Set this. Three of Pentacles came out first. Three of Pentacles, when it comes to love readings, it can also deal with warmth. meaning that somebody wants to be touched, if we're specifically talking about love readings. But usually, the Three of Pentacles is about groups of people, working with groups of people, third parties. It can be about recognition, contracts, promotion as well. Pentacles is earth energy, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. It deals, everything in the 3D is with Three of Pentacles. Second card to come out is the Three of Wands. Three of Wands is about ships coming in based off of actions in the past. Three of Wands is about finally getting a leg up on a situation. Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Some of you could be dealing with those signs. Now, if you notice in this particular Three of Wands deck, you have the woman in the middle, and all three of these men are basically fawning over her, is what they're doing. So this is another confirmation for me that it's more than two people involved. I'm not necessarily saying that there's an affair or anything like that. What I am saying is that they're more than likely, either a choice will probably have to be made to decide, okay, who do you want? Or some of you are comfortable with having more than one choice, meaning you don't want to commit to anyone because you're fine with having both the people. They may bring different things to the table that you appreciate, and you're fine with not settling down with either one of them. And it could be the other way around, where one of them may be in the energy of, okay, they're dealing with you, Scorpio, and someone else, and they're fine not settling down because they're fine just dealing with both of you. It works for them. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Now, with this Eight of Wands, this lets me know that there's a lot of passion. Also, this is going to be communication coming in, and also movement too. Now, someone may have an issue with this, with the Three of Wands and the Eight of Wands, because again, for somebody, I feel it's just about passion. And I feel like it more than likely is you. The reason I say that is because 3 plus 8 equals 1. 1 is the Ace of Wands. And that is about a lot of passion, also new passion. Also, 8 minus 3 is 5. So 5 of Wands is conflict. So again, I feel like someone may have an issue with not being the main one. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Also, let me turn over this card I set to the side because I don't know what it is. Yeah, I told you somebody is eventually going to have to make a decision. It's judgment. So I was right about that. It's judgment. So yeah, someone's going to have to eventually make a decision. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Swords energy. This is specifically Libra energy, but can be air energy, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. But that's what this is. And the decision will more than likely have to be made because someone, I don't know if it's you or one of the other two people, who isn't happy with the setup. Now, somebody is very happy with the setup. Or either maybe two of the three are very happy with the setup. But one person, whether it's you, them, or someone else, is not happy with the setup. Is there anything else we need to hear before we close this out? Okay, that was a lot. Okay. So, Temperance, which is Sagittarius, what'd I tell you? What did I tell you? Didn't I tell you 5 of Wands? Didn't I tell you? See? I told you. Someone isn't happy with this setup. I don't know who it is. You know better than me. They want something more balanced. Temperance, energy, Sagittarius. Some of you could be dealing with the Sagittarius. The other cards is 4 cards that came out in addition to those 2. First card that came out is Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is a truth card. It's also a victory card. This is someone saying what is on their mind. This is someone cutting through any nonsense. Then you have the 4 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles can be about foundation, but also it can be about holding back. I feel for some of you, these two go together. where you're going to speak your truth and say, hey, if you can't deliver on what I'm looking for, what I need, then I may have to hold back, or someone may be saying that to you. They could be an air sign or an earth sign. Other card that came out, which is another victory card, is the Chariot. This is Cancer energy. Some of you could be dealing with the Cancer. This is about moving forward. It's also about travel. This could be a long distance situation. Don't forget, 3 of Wands is a long distance card or a travel card. And then the Chariot is also a travel card, long distance card. And we have more Wands here. I told you, I felt with the passion thing, there was going to be lots of Wands in this, and there are. So 9 of Wands. 9 of Wands is the Wounded Warrior. And if you notice here how the little girl is looking, the little girl is behind the gate looking at the man and the woman kissing. And I feel like with whatever this third party situation is, that's kind of the thing where somebody is looking, standing at the gate, looking past it to see other people, or looking through the gate, seeing other people kissing. Again, I feel like somebody is not happy. I don't feel like this is cheating. I feel everyone knows who they are. Like all the players know, everyone knows who's on the chessboard. It isn't a thing where it's like, oh my goodness, I didn't know about this person. All 3 of you know about each other. That's what I'm going to title this. All 3 of you know about each other. But the thing is, like I said, there's somebody, and I don't know who it is, that isn't happy with this anymore. It's not balanced for them. It's not tempered, which now is creating conflict, is what it is. But someone's going to speak their truth, and they're going to say, hey, I don't want to do this. Someone may offer, I just got this as I was looking at the Chariot thing and looking at the 2 options. Something just said this to me. Someone may offer to take another person on a trip to get away. If they don't express how they feel before then, that expression with the Ace of Swords might come out during the trip. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But this is saying life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow and you will be surprised where it leads. For some of you, I feel like you might be resisting just leaving this alone, or somebody might be resisting leaving this alone. But if you do, maybe something else will make its way into your life. Because when old energy leaves, new energy comes in. But as I was saying before, all of you, hold on, my other phone is vibrating. There we go. But what I'm saying is all 3 of you know each other. And that's what I'm getting. That's your message. KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Please feel free to listen to this podcast on whatever platform is most convenient for you. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. Until next time, be blessed.